Hello everyone and welcome to Net Crypto, where you get important information and news about all coins and tokens of interest. And today I'm just giving you an update on the MetaPets scam. Right now it's called Petsverse, but MetaPets or Petsverse, it's still the same scam, right? I've covered this scam extensively on the channel. In fact, you can just go to this playlist, right, that I've got on the channel if you want to see the history. Petsverse Games Meta Pets, that's the name of the playlist. You can go and check it out. There are about over 80 videos on there. I exposed everything that these guys were doing. So I'm just doing an update on this scam. Obviously, the one who is the CEO of the scam is D Norris, right, or Darrell Norris. Like I think we can check the trademark here. Darrell David, I think that's his name. I don't know, right? And so what is happening now is really sad. They've actually pulled the liquidity. So officially, Petsverse or MetaPets is a rug pull, right? They basically have taken the liquidity and they are saying they've put it in a multi-sig wallet, right? Or whatever they want to call it, right? And so it means if you've got MetaPets, you can't sell because there's no liquidity, right? They gave a whole bunch of reasons. I think I'm going to be doing follow-up videos because there's just a lot to talk about that has happened since the last 6 months since I've uploaded a video on this scam, right? So it really is sad, guys. So for those that don't know, just a quick description of the scam, right? If we look, it was launched way back in November 2021, right? And this is the website that they had, right? This is how they lured people in to promising you a forever pet in the metaverse, right? So this was the website. It was an interesting idea, but it was not even their idea, right? Because they actually stole this idea from Robert Rice, who from a company called Transmira, right? Who've got the platform called Omniscape. So on this platform, there are multiple projects that Robert Rice is working on, and MetaPets was one of them. So D Norris and his team, they developed this scheme from stealing it actually from Robert Rice from Transmira, because you can see unique, interactive, AI driven and customizable 3D NFTs: collect, feed, train, play with and trade your meta pets, right? So it was a trademark obviously. And then D Norris or Daryl David or whoever they call him, right, went and just stole this idea and created MetaPets coin, right? Because of course Robert Rice had the ownership of the MetaPets .com domain, so they created a MetaPets coin domain, right? And that's how they lured investors in to put their money into this thing, right? And then we can see this was the website, and then this website became embarrassing, and then they had some sort of like a landing page while they built the website. Took them 2 months, right? And then they had the website. Unfortunately, it's not loading here, but of course there's one of the videos where I did actually review the website. You can see all the information there, right? And of course, now coming to Petsverse, right? So now they obviously lost the battle with the trademark, and they had to actually change everything. They had to change the website, right? And you can see here the video that I did here, MetaPets trademark scam update. You can find out all this information. So that's how they ended up changing from MetaPets to Petsverse, because Robert Rice came and said, guys, you're stealing my idea, you're stealing almost everything, this is my trademark, right? And now they've changed it to Petsverse, right? So the biggest thing that has happened in the project currently is they've actually stolen the liquidity from investors, which means you are not able to sell. That's a rug pull. So MetaPets or Petsverse is a rug pull. If you've got any MetaPets, you can't sell right now. Who does that, right? They can give whatever reasons that they want, but they absolutely don't have any right to block you as an investor from selling, right? That's a criminal move, right? That's a criminal move, right? And just listen to this video, right, that he did. Let's just listen together.
Things are good here, though. I have moved back from Asia, now in America, and I'm very, very happy to be back here. I had people that were whoever made the FBI complaint. You wasted a lot of people's time. Obviously, I'm not in handcuffs because we didn't do anything wrong. You read blockchain wrong. You're wasting a lot of people's time. if you're going to do stuff like that, if you're going to make FBI reports on a project, at least ask somebody smarter than you first about it before you go wasting the FBI's time. I'm offended I didn't even get a call from the FBI. If you're going to write these reports, if you're going to waste people's time because you lost money.
So obviously he was reported. A few people have reported him, and you know what? He thinks that he didn't do anything wrong. Who else thought the same way? SBF thought he didn't do anything wrong until he found himself sitting in a jail cell in the Bahamas, right now extradited to the US. So you didn't do anything wrong until you find yourself in a jail cell. And these guys, they actually took a lot of people's money, right? Like take a look here. They were trading close to like 9 million, right, in a day, trading, right? So there's a lot of money. So now they are talking of about. Let's just go onto their Twitter. And the other thing that just shows you that these guys are scams, like they're scammers, is they've deleted all the tweets. Like we cannot see anything before September 24th. I don't know, maybe if you can go to their Twitter, can you see anything? They've deleted all the evidence, right? There's nothing before September 24th, right here. There's nothing. And even if you go onto their YouTube as well, we used to have all the AMAs, all the videos were there. They've disabled the videos. There's absolutely nothing here. There's just one, two, three, four, five, like 4 videos that we see here. They removed everything else. Why? Because it's incriminating, right? Everything that they did say. So we're not even, he's talking about blockchain in this video, right? Like you read blockchain wrong, get your facts in order and all that. We are not even talking about blockchain. And guess what? The authorities are going to go to the blockchain and they're going to uncover that. But what we are talking about is what he promised investors in the beginning, which is a pet in the metaverse. And it didn't happen, but they took investors' money, right? There are multiple projects that I cover on the channel. Some of the projects, nothing really happened, but guess what? They did deliver what they promised, right? They did deliver what they promised, but nothing happened. You can't really blame. That's how investment goes. If someone promises you are going to build this and we can make some money, right? You invest that amount, and then they build the thing. It doesn't make money. Well, it didn't work out. But these guys, they promised a pet in the metaverse, and up until now, there's absolutely nothing, right? Which makes them scammers, right? They took people's money, right? And now they even took the liquidity, right? It's not their money. Why are they doing that? It's not your money, right? They took people's money. You can't even sell the metapets right now. You can't sell metapets coins, tokens. You can't sell right now. And you tell me, do you think like honest people do that? Right? They're always trying to project themselves as we are transparent and all that. But what they are doing is taking money right in front of you. They just took the liquidity, and in crypto we call it a rug pull. And D Norris, the CEO, and his people, I don't know, the four horsemen, they've actually done a rug pull on MetaPets investors because you can't sell now. They took all the money. No one, they didn't have a right to do that, right? You should be able to sell anytime you want to sell. Whether it doesn't matter if you bought the MetaPets for 50,000 or 100,000, and now you decide you want to sell it for $10. It still should be your choice. And now they've taken that choice away from the investors by taking the money, taking the liquidity out, right? And that's a rug pull. That's a rug pull, right? So this is the update. Of course, this is the new website. I'm going to be doing some updates, sharing my thoughts on this, right? Because for those that have been subscribed to the channel for a long time, we've covered this from the beginning and we're documenting everything. We've got the videos here of everything that has been happening in the project, right? Gasto out of London, everything that has been happening in the project, we covered everything, right? So we are continuing to just cover this and see how this thing ends, because I think it's important, right, whenever you see scams such as this one, to follow through and to understand what has happened, because that's the only way that we grow in crypto, right? Because we need to be able to identify scams, right? That's a very valuable tool that you need to be able to identify a scam. And I've identified this scam from the beginning. Normally I just see a scam on CoinMarketCap and I highlight, guys, this is a scam, stay away from this thing, and I move on, right? But for this one, right, I followed through and I did all the videos to the extent that they even came and attacked the channel, right? They even attacked this channel, these guys, right? They attacked the channel. Let's just play this one. See, they actually did attack the channel. See, I'm seeing ads now. Just wait for this thing to finish playing so that I can actually play the video, right? Where they actually came and did actually attack the channel. How, yo, so we have to wait for the ads, right? And then so basically they did attack the channel because they were not happy about the things that we were saying. Like I said, I've got a huge long playlist here, right? So you see there it is, and I'm going to play it from here, right? Games and the things coming out of
is done. In our Telegram group, we have a mission after this live stream is done. So if you're watching on Twitter and you want to join us in our mission, we have a mission. Why do we have a mission? Because net crypto, I'm a bit tired of your misinformation, your lies. And we, the community, are going to do something about it tonight and forever from now. So, net crypto, we're putting you on blast tonight.
Yeah, so basically that's so you can see you came and attacked saying it's misinformation, but all along, where are all these people that you are sending to attack? These are the very same investors who are disgruntled now, right? And most of the investors have been kicked out of the Telegram group. The Telegram group had about 1,000, right? It had about 1,000, 21,000 rather, people in the Telegram group, and now there are 10,000. So 50% have been paged. They have kicked out a lot of investors, right? So the saddest thing that has happened right now to this project is they've just rug pulled everyone. They've taken the liquidity, right? There's no liquidity anymore. You are not able to sell, right? And they continue to promise people the same thing over and over again to promise people that we are going to do this, we're going to do that. The excuses they are giving now is because the market is like this. The market, it doesn't matter what the market is. Allow people to sell if they want to sell, right? So it seems like they just were sticking around and so that they can take the liquidity. Now there's no liquidity at all, which means you're not able to sell. So we're going to continue to follow through with this scam, right? Not make no, like now you can't, there's no point to even buying this thing, right? It's just said that no one can even sell it, right? So I'm going to continue to just give updates, right? Share with you my thoughts on what is going on with this project, right? Because you can just see here, if we just scroll up here on their Twitter, you see, say the link above shows about 1,700 BNB. So that's just over a million, half a million, right? That they've got, consisting of the project liquidity that has been safely pulled and transferred to our multi-sig, that have been rug pulled, right? They just missed the word. That has been safely rug pulled. They missed the word. They should put rug right here. That have been safely rug pulled and transferred to our multi-sig wallet per the announcement made last week, right? This also shows you how scammy this thing is, because you see, say all apps will be calculated manually from the date staked until the end period in the specified staking vault. Example, if you staked 2 months ago on 6 months vault, you will get the total amount calculated as if you unstaked after 6 months. Does that make any financial sense, right? So basically they are saying if you had pledged to stake for 6 months, right, and then you are 2 months in, because now they have to do this whole migration or whatever, right, they're going to just give you the benefit as if you staked the whole 6 months. Right? Finance doesn't work like that. The only reason they're able to do this is because the MetaPets coins are absolutely useless. When you stake, don't accept to receive the money in the same token that you have staked, right? So for example, if you are staking MetaPets, right? They need to be able to give you the rewards in another high value coin like BNB. Because if you stake MetaPets and you receive MetaPets, guess what? These guys have got truckloads of MetaPets that they can just drop on you, which are useless. That's why they are able to do things such as this, right? So this is the update on the MetaPet scam. Um, they've taken everyone's money. No one is able to sell. It's really sad, right? But we're going to continue to follow through to see exactly where this thing ends, right? I think some people are going to be in jail for this one. Obviously, there are bigger scams out there in the crypto world currently, right? But eventually, what we have seen largely in life, people, you always end up to pay for what you have done, right? So, and of course, blockchain experts are going to come. They are going to analyze the blockchain. They are going to do it, right? We might not be clever enough to go and figure out exactly where all the money went, but we are intelligent enough to know that you promised a pet in the metaverse and you never delivered, never did anything except for website after website after website, right? And now you want to move to Ethereum so that you can get more money, right? So this is a scam, right? Stay far away from this thing. They're talking about phase two. That's when they are going to put the liquidity back in. We hope they do, for the sake of those who've got their money in. We hope that they do, right? But we hope they do. If it's going to happen, I don't know. I think some story is going to come up. We got hacked, or something else is going to come up. The liquidity, I don't know. Like, we just have to wait and see what happens. I'll be just updating you. So this is the update of the MetaPets or Petsverse scam, right? Thank you for watching. Subscribe to the channel. Thumbs up to the video, and I'll see you in the next one.